This is the second episode of the podcast. If you enjoy the content, give it a like and subscribe. So we're back again with myself, Jesse, with Arjun, Colin, Jay, Noor. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Just
Pretty
chilling.
smelly.
What?
Pretty
Smelly.
He's been.
I mean, that's fair. Because
That's fair.
It's so warm
Summer.
weather outside. Yeah.
It's,
We still have
summer is upon the ending of summer is upon us.
Well, it's really not summer anymore. It's Monday, September 7th, Labor Day, in fact, which means we've all had a nice, not so long Labor Day weekend. What did you guys do this weekend?
There's
I
not
did
much to
nothing.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
just slept. I took a fat nap today. That's about it.
Did your parents not like ask you to do like things over this weekend?
I mean, like Labor Day never really felt like a holiday. It's just like
Yeah, a day
day of
off.
convenience. Yeah, it's a day off. I mean, like what do you celebrate on Labor Day? What does it
Well,
celebrate?
it's not so much a celebration. It's more like my parents kind of find this as an opportunity to spend time and do something like they normally wouldn't be able to do.
Oh,
Like there's
yeah.
there's not a lot of holidays in the fall, right? You get Halloween,
Not-
which isn't like a holiday you get off.
No. What's called? I argue the fall part has the most holidays out of like throughout all seasons. Cause yeah, like Thanksgiving, like Halloween's not a holiday. Kind of.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
you get Thanksgiving, you get
Christmas.
like holidays,
Well, Christmas is winter.
It's winter.
That's
It's
winter.
at the end of fall, beginning of
Sure.
winter.
right?
Yeah.
Christmas
like-
already technically.
But like most winter
But
breaks.
summer
are,
you get like
end of fall.
Memorial Day, you get 4th of July.
That's true. That's true.
Spring.
Those are all
couldn't
one
remember
days,
what the
though.
fuck.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's like 2 days.
I mean,
And
yeah.
Labor
The
Day.
point is like normally, like I guess my parents kind of find this as a way to get us to do something. I guess it's also more linked towards like school and stuff because normally if we were in school after Labor Day is when we'd go to class, right? So this would kind of be
Yeah.
like a last chance for our parents to be like, all right, let's do something together before you grind in school again.
Oh, Indians also have Diwali in October that we can take a day off.
That's true.
So yeah, fall's better.
But there's a lot of Jewish holidays too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Yom Kippur.
hmm
Shoshana.
Yeah,
No, but yeah, today when I went fishing with my dad,
Okay.
fishing. Would you
Yeah.
catch anything good?
caught some sandfish, not much.
Oh, I see. Wait, was
Yeah.
do you go fishing like a local lake around New Jersey?
I think we fished near a reservoir.
Okay.
Wait,
I
does it
couldn't
always-
tell you. I couldn't tell you what it was exactly. It's like it was a river.
I thought you need like a license to fish.
My dad has a
No.
license.
Oh wait. Oh.
I think I'm technically supposed to have a license.
Wait,
But
wait,
it's like
wait,
whatever.
really?
It's like in the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere.
There's-
Wait, I never knew you need a license to fit. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
so actually, something I learned today when I was like at dinner is apparently if you're out of state, you can rent like 1 week licenses, but if you live in state, you need to have a license for the entire year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like wildlife regulations to prevent overfishing or whatever.
Like with a license, do you take a test for that, or do you like apply for that?
I think you just pay for it.
Okay. So
Something
it's
like
more
that.
like a subscription instead of like a license. Like, I don't know. Like instead of like a driver's license, it's more like a subscription.
It's sure, yeah, it's a permit. It's more of a permit than a license, I guess.
Okay.
Um.
That's cool.
Oh, something else I
mean-
learned this weekend is like my mom kind of has this like crazy like old Asian lady energy.
What's that supposed to
You guys
mean?
know what I mean? Like
Well, you
Oh,
gotta
no,
explain
I
it.
really don't.
so
Mine
like,
is addicted to gambling.
oh,
your
okay,
mom?
well, not
No,
that.
my
I meant
grandma.
energy.
Like we're
not,
talking
like-
about.
So like my mom went on a hike on Sunday yesterday, and that was like so she left the house at like 8 and came back at 3.
Uh-huh.
So do the math. That's like 7 hours. So she spent 7 hours out of the house.
Is it walking?
Yeah, I was walking.
Oh, yeah, what was she doing? Just
It was
walking?
like just walking, just straight up hiking.
By herself?
It was with other people.
Okay, well, okay, so
But-
it's not that bad. That's
Yeah,
not-
but-
It was by
okay.
itself. I was,
Okay, but 7 hours. Take away the travel time to get there and back, and that's like 5 hours. So 5 hours of just straight walking. And then she has the energy at night to be like, "Hey, let's go on a walk again."
that is true. That is true. Like I mean, like that'd be normal for people around our age, but like I guess for people who are older, that is I don't know. I mean, unless she's physically active, then I guess it is kind of odd. But you know, maybe she enjoys hiking a lot.
Maybe she just walked really slow and at her own pace rather than like trying to, I don't know, keep up.
True.
I don't know. I think they all walk as a group. It's not so much as a keep up type of thing. It's just the pace is the pace. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So what did
Yeah.
everyone else do for Labor Day? Anything?
I mean,
Interesting?
not interesting for me, but I recently got Mario Odyssey, and I've been playing that a lot, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So
Oh, Mario Odyssey is good.
yeah, it's a fun game.
Never tell that to John.
Why not? He hates it.
Yeah, I don't like it that much either.
Really?
I'm a huge Galaxy stan.
Well, yeah.
somehow.
Like I'm a Galaxy fan too, and I think I think Galaxy is still better than Odyssey.
So is it like just a platformer?
It's a platform, but
It's like it's
But-
3D.
Oh,
I still think Odyssey's still pretty good.
I think it's.
Um,
I think Odyssey is pretty polished, if I'm honest.
It's pretty polished, but not as challenging as Galaxy, I guess, because Galaxy not as rewarding. I feel like with like collecting stars / moons. I don't know. Hey, what about you, Jay? What you been doing?
me.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I helped my mom bake.
that's cool. Yeah.
I was entertaining.
Yeah. I saw a picture. You're baking a cake. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking
pretty
of Odyssey and the Nintendo Switch and whatnot, I think my cousin's husband is coming over in like a few weeks, maybe even in a week. I don't remember, but he's gonna bring over like the Switch games he has, and I think he has Ring Fit Adventure, which I really want to try.
I mean, it's pretty
it's
good
good.
apparently. Yeah. Yeah. Like people are actually like I've seen some tweets. People reporting that they're actually getting toned through that game, which is surprising. But I mean, Wii Fit was fire. So
I'm interested to see how they incorporate the Joy-Cons and whatnot with the actual activities and whatever.
hmm yeah, you should probably remind them to bring the ring as well, because I'm pretty sure a lot of it requires that
Oh, is
the
there
ring,
an actual like
right?
physical ring?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
physical accessory.
Oh shit!
Yeah, hence the name Ring Fit, because you attach the Switch controllers into a ring.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all coming together.
But yeah. Besides that, most of the summer for me has been just chilling at home and playing games and just keep myself busy.
I've been to
Um,
the beach like a total of one time.
Oh, okay. I've been staying away just because just because of the fear, I guess. But
yeah, I don't trust people at the beach.
I don't either.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely true. Like, I went there
But-
one time with a friend, and then I was like, you know what, this ain't it.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it.
mhm. I mean,
But-
honestly, the going to the beach isn't as bad if you're mindful of it, because like the beach is a pretty open area, like with a pretty large area. So so things pretty easy to like socially distance yourself from other people. But
I don't know. A lot of, like, at least just at the beaches, at least like when I went to Sandy Hook, like no one was trying to stay far apart, you know?
mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah, like it still sucks that people are so having a hard time grasping the corona situation. I mean, like even now we're hearing reports of school starting that the last school part is going on, and it's getting worse and worse.
I mean, they're not gonna take it seriously until like they get it themselves.
I mean, it's not so much an issue of grasping; it's just a matter of they just don't care.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like they don't care because they don't understand. They probably don't know anyone personally who's corona,
Exactly.
or like they don't truly grasp how bad it can be because they themselves haven't contracted it or know anyone personally about it with God.
I think another thing with that is like people. I think they know like what's happening is that they value the experience of partying more than their own safety, which is
Oh, so
also
like-
another problem.
It's like a YOLO mentality there.
Yeah, it's like they like remember that one really old video when the pandemic first started, that spring break video? Those kids were like, Corona's not gonna take away my spring break or my senior year, like I'm trying to have fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, if you're taking that risk, it's like, is it worth it? Like I get wanting to do stuff and taking that risk because I guess YOLO, but like I'm on the safe side here. I'm not like trying to do stuff like that.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, like they go see the other way. Like you trade like 1 year of being inactive and staying at home for like for like a long gratuitous life, hopefully, of not contracting the virus and being able to do cooler stuff when you're like more of an adult. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you
But
guys
no,
hear?
that's
Did you guys hear about I saw this on Twitter, and then I decided to look at it more, and it's a really bad. Did you guys hear about San Diego State?
No.
What happened?
What's happening?
So reportedly last week they reported that since classes had started, they had gotten 64 cases of coronavirus, and then within the
Really?
span of 4 days, that number went up to 223.
In 4 days. That's
Oh, God.
wow.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And then
Are they fully reopened?
I think so. I admittedly didn't do enough research on this, but apparently it's just a matter of like administration not doing enough to like just
Prevent
kinda
the spread
prevent
of it.
this.
Yeah. That's terrible. I mean, I don't know, so I feel like schools are kind of forced to open because of funding as well, because they probably didn't have any other alternatives to teaching, because like buying laptops for every student can be pretty expensive. So what other alternatives do they have?
Chromebooks.
yeah.
But I'm saying if you can't buy Chromebooks though.
So one thing I saw that other
Hmm.
countries were doing was they were broadcasting classes on national TV.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
actually
Mexico's
cool
doing
idea.
that. for
Yeah,
their-
Mexico was doing it.
That's actually
And so
pretty
like you
cool.
could tune in to class on the TV instead of needing the internet.
But that's for
education.
public school though.
Yeah, private school, that's up to them. But that's like a good workaround, you know, because I mean, people in America, a lot of them don't have TV anymore or cable, so I don't think that would work here.
hmm
Unless, like, I think they get some channels out for free, but that's like a different story. But I don't think it would work here because, yeah, everyone's what, Netflix, Disney Plus, like, they're not about cable.
hmm
Or like you can just put on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be a good time to remind everyone watching or listening to wear a mask, follow COVID guidelines.
That is
Yeah.
true.
They're for your own good.
You know,
It's not to take away your freedom.
Or after this podcast, you guys ready for the anti-mask rally?
Ooh,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
And if you need a good reminder, just look at San Diego State. They're
also-
going to lockdown again.
Yeah. And also, don't be afraid to snitch. If you know people going to house parties, snitch on them.
Yeah, I would say
Like now's the time to snitch. You know.
Yeah,
call
Jay,
the
don't go to
cops.
house parties.
Bro, I have never been to one.
I have never.
I've
never.
never,
I've never
in my
lied.
life.
I don't even know what's a party.
Damn.
Damn, that's
Wait, Jay, you've
cold.
been to a house party. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, wait, that's like pre-COVID. That was like 5 years, 10,
10 billion years ago?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was like 10 billion years ago when I was still a little sperm cell.
Oh. What?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Let it be known I hate J Hang.
But speaking of party, wait, did we introduce the new name?
That's a good point. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So on the last episode, we mentioned how we hadn't been able to come up with a name yet for the podcast or the group name or whatever. And today is the day where we announce the name.
It's a LAN party, baby.
All right, I was
LAN
expecting something more
party.
climactic.
We're supposed-
than that,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
Count
He was building up for the drop, you know.
I was waiting for a drum roll.
The
But-
transition was so good, but none of us were prepared to say it.
my bad.
I was like, "Oh, we're getting into this now. I guess so."
But yeah, just to
Yeah, our group
reiterate,
name is
this
LAN Party.
Yeah, LAN Party. Even though we're currently not like none of us are near each other or playing anything
Yeah,
like in
no
person.
land.
Why don't we go around and give our interpretations of the name of LAN Party? Let's start with Origin.
Oh yeah, I came up with the name.
Oh wow, crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Basically, I don't know. We usually play a lot of games together on LAN, whether it be Mario Party, Smash. So our podcast should be the same.
Mhm.
That was my rationale.
Yeah, I think it's more like because we all knew each other through games, and like it just kind of pieced together. Like that catchphrase is. I mean, we've never actually done a full LAN party before, which is
Too much work.
I mean, one day we probably will, but
I mean, I
it
think
just makes sense.
The closest thing we got into LAN, like Origin said, is just like playing Mario Party together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like we know each other through games. That's pretty much the MO.
All right. Well, I was thinking, like being together and playing games and whatnot, and then obviously it being kind of ironic because it's LAN, but we're all online right now. And then I was also thinking pizza party.
Pizza
Like,
party.
Pizza party.
Wow, pizza party. Oh,
Party.
Pizza party.
Jesse, have we
My-
ever even had like a pizza party together, bro?
wait,
Yeah.
I mean, wait. How would you define pizza party? Because I'm thinking like high school pizza parties.
No,
Like,
I remember when we had to blow our budget for clubs at the end.
oh
of the
yeah.
semester?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
is that
Shout
a
out to when
pizza
I bought-
party?
Jay, I bought 18 pizzas. Do not tell me otherwise. That is not a pizza party.
Oh
I didn't
my-
have a single
True,
slice
true,
of that.
What?
You're lying.
You're
You're
lying,
capping.
sir.
It
Wait, how
didn't,
did you have-
it didn't give me. I need to take home, so I don't
What's
think that's a
18
party.
times 8?
That's
There's
gonna take
144 slices, and you do not have a single one.
I might have eaten it from different clubs.
Stupid.
Okay, well, you still had pizza, just not from mine.
Yeah, so it's not
Okay, I
your
thought you
pizza.
didn't get any slice. I thought you didn't have any slice. I'm like, dude, there's no way you didn't have any slice at all.
Overwatch fed me better.
Nah,
I see
man.
how it is. I see where your loyalty is, Jay. I see. You're fake.
Yeah.
That's
It's
amazing.
because Overwatch's pizza was sweat flavored.
What?
Oh.
Gamer flavored. Excuse me.
G Fuel flavor.
Gamer fuel.
Oh wait,
You
the
better wait
best
for sponsors.
G Fuel ad-
G Fuel.
Wait, have any of you guys seen the Dr. Disrespect G Fuel ad?
I have
No.
No.
No, I
But I
don't
heard
think
Bro,
so.
that is
It's really hard.
amazing. Like, it's just him like winning random competitions. But the best one is like he's playing basketball and like he's going for a dunk and they just replace him with another dude and he just dunks
Oh my
and it
god.
cuts back to him.
All right, so I guess. Well,
KSI has a G Fuel flavor.
oh god,
Don't
It's like I
bring
think it's
that
strawberry
up.
banana.
I'm
When are
not
we-
trying to consume any energy drinks.
When are we getting one?
What would our G Fuel flavor be?
Stupid.
Oh god,
I mean, I've never
Wait,
had
it's
G Fuel
stupid.
before.
I never.
I don't drink
It's
energy
just
drinks.
powder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It's like a powder mix for your water.
I think I'd want pineapple in my mixture.
Is it because yellow?
No, it's because it's.
Wait, JJ, could you elaborate? Why is
No,
that?
no,
Oh,
we're
yellow,
not
huh?
doing
What?
this.
It's
Okay.
because we're-
No, Jay.
All right,
no.
we'll leave this unsaid for now.
I said yeah.
It's
But
because I like
Let
the
it be known
flavor
I
of
hate Jay.
pineapple.
Wait. Do you feel having like protein powders? Because I feel like it'd be even more popular if they do have like protein powders, because they
I
can
don't
also.
think so.
No, it is a protein powder like mix.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's cool.
I thought it was just like Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I thought it was
No.
Kool-Aid.
So you're telling me
No,
that
it's like
that
a
can work
protein
out?
powder like supplement.
Oh, it's like wait,
It's workout supplement.
pre-workout.
But they make it seem like it's geared towards gamers.
You know,
What's
it's for
it working
gamers who
out?
work out.
The workout their mental game. That's cool though.
I want mine to be like Hawaiian Punch. I think that'd be
Bro,
fun.
just
That's
get Hawaiian
disgusting.
Punch.
Wait, what's called
What?
So I'm on the website right now. They have a Sonic flavor right now. It's called Peach Rings.
Peach
What?
rings?
What?
Peach Rings.
Is that
Yeah,
what
like
Sonic would taste like?
G Fuel.
yeah, it's
Okay,
called.
where
I'll
do you
send it
come up
to
with-
the chat right now. But
Yo,
like it looks
Peach
pretty
Drinks
nice.
taste good.
Yo, peach drinks, certified fire anytime.
Wait, isn't there a
Mm.
candy called Peach Rings?
Probably.
Yeah, those are really good too.
Wait, mango juice, bro. Mango juice.
Yeah, mango's
Yep.
good. I'd like mango.
Mango's always fire.
Orange mango.
Dude,
Well-
the Stop and Shop near my house like ran out of orange juice mango mix. I'm so disappointed. Like,
Bro.
it's my
Grow your
favorite.
own.
Grow your own. Yeah,
Orange
man.
mango
is a good
Like
combo.
plant a tree in your backyard.
Yeah, just
Orange
plant
mango
a
is a
tree.
really good combo.
What's a good combo?
Orange mango.
I never had it before.
Orange
Yeah, I never had
pineapple
that combo.
like second, or pineapple mango's like pretty close, but orange mango is pretty good. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. A lot of stuff's happened in the 2 weeks since we last had our episode. What do you guys notice these past 2 weeks?
Well, okay, so like I mean, the biggest one in regarding like the nation, I would say is probably stuff that happened in Wisconsin. You know, because the events there affected a lot of like the media outlets.
What events, Noah?
So specifically, there the protests going on as a response to shooting of a person named Jacob Blake by cops, and so
Yeah,
like
let's just do this
this is a
shooting.
very brief, it's a very brief description, but pretty much because of that shooting, a lot of protests erupted, and it caused even more extreme acts, which such as a guy named Kyle, you know, trying to be his own police force. And yeah, it's pretty much a lot of negative responses came out, and a lot of people were protesting, and pretty much just like like sports specifically, they stopped like the halted matches that week because they wanted to make a statement that like this should stop. This police brutality is uncalled for.
Yeah, it's
much.
gotta stop.
Yeah,
I was kind of disappointed in the NBA's response. Like, they stopped like like 2 playoff matches, right? Total?
like an entire night of playoff matches, I think.
Yeah, but like the WNBA just stopped functioning, which I give mad props for.
So if I remember, because I saw a few videos about this as well, like regarding the NBA and whatnot. But if I remember correctly, so what had happened was, they were scheduled to have the matches, and then it wasn't on the NBA's behalf that they like canceled them, but it was on like the players' behalf. Like the Bucks just didn't show up to the court at all the night of, and then the Magic, like after seeing that the Bucks hadn't been there, also just like left the court. And then like I think all of the players in the bubble were having a meeting or something, just to like talk about how they felt and whatnot regarding the shootings. Oh, the shooting is singular shooting. And then they were given a night to just like talk amongst their like own teams, and figure out what they wanted to do, how they wanted to proceed with the playoffs and whatnot. And they decided on just continuing as like players, not as like the NBA.
I mean, like, I like the impact that it had. Like, I wish they did more with it because it's very true that like so much bad stuff happens regularly that it just falls out of the news cycle so fast that like if they just kept pushing it, it would have been a bigger issue. But I don't know. That's just me personally.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like as the thing is like them doing it set like kind of like it kind of set like a wave off because after they did it, like a whole bunch of other people did it, right? Like, um, like if we're talking about other sports, I believe
like
like baseball completely stopped for like
yeah,
a night.
yeah, MLB, NHL. Well, what's called NHL also.
MLS.
Yeah, what's called NHL also did a similar response to the NBA where they postponed for like 2 days of game time and then continue on.
I
And
don't know.
then-
Like 2 days or one day is like not a lot, you know, in the
Yeah.
grand scheme of things.
I mean that's true. I mean, but I think also I saw somewhere that the the players also negotiated with the NBA to have and the like the team owners to open up arenas as like polling locations for voting.
Yeah, no, I saw that too. But like, I guess it's like for me, like those are two separate issues.
Right.
Like what one indirectly helps the other, but like still separate.
I mean,
But that's
I
just
know,
me.
but I just think like even if like one or two nights seems like it's just like very short, like the amount of impact it gives off is huge. Like first of all, it sends a message, right? And then like the message is kind of perceived by all the other leagues as well. And then also like they're able to like use their bargaining power from performing this action, like this boycott, and
Mhm.
like get like an agreement out of like team owners and the NBA and whatever.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty big. Like even going as far as like esports. Like I remember the day after Liquid and Chaos, they canceled their game and postponed it to the next day.
In what esport? Like
CS:GO.
okay, it's crazy.
And I'm pretty sure that was, I don't remember if it was the group stage game or if it was a playoff game or whatever. But yeah, that was
I mean,
that was postponed as well.
I mean regarding CS:GO, weren't they also postponed due to like glitches or like
No,
bugs in the game?
no.
Like are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I read about a spectator bug that called in question a lot of coaches.
I mean,
to see if they were
they didn't
utilizing it.
postpone anything. It was just a matter of like that just happened to be like a private investigation of a bug or whatever. That's an entirely different issue. But yeah, the point kind of is that the the stuff that happens in NBA would like kind of set off like a whole like chain like effect, like a
Yeah,
domino
chain
effect.
reaction. Hmm.
Speaking of,
I
I
mean-
still can't get over like how weird the sports schedules are right now. Like the next NBA season is supposed to start in December. Like the playoffs are happening right now, right? But the next NBA season starts in December. That's essentially like a lockdown season. Like remember in 2012 when the NBA had their lockdown and they had the shortened season?
Yeah.
That's essentially what this is right now, but it's not over like contract negotiations or whatever this time or well even last time it wasn't contract. I don't remember what last time was.
I mean, for reference, could you describe how long a typical NBA season should be compared to like what?
So normally the NBA season starts around Halloween, so that's like late October, like around October 26th ish. I can't tell. I couldn't tell you if that was the exact date, but it's somewhere around there. So they're pushing the start date back like approximately a month, and that's the NBA taking the conservative approach. If we want to look at the other side of things, the Premier League in England is starting up like this Saturday, September 12th, and they only ended their season like maybe less than like a month ago. or maybe a little more than a month. I don't know, but they ended their season very shortly, which means that they essentially don't have like any like player break time.
Oh.
And then on top of that, the NFL also is like choosing to forego their off season, even though like they had all that, like had an entire break from like February from when the Super Bowl ended. Like even with all that, they decided they don't want to risk doing like preseason games. They're just gonna start straight with the regular season. Like sports is just kind of weird right now in terms of scheduling.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like all about business, I guess. You know, like the executives want to keep it running, and so like so that they don't go under, I guess.
I mean, the players also want to make their money. Like if they like just canceled seasons entirely, they'd lose like money and whatnot.
Well, I mean, players aren't contracted though, right?
I mean, they're contracted, but if for some reason they find some like reason to avoid certain parts of their contracts, right? If the league just collectively decides this season is not going to happen, so you're not contracted for this season, then I think that would be an issue as well.
That's true.
Speaking of contracts, there have been some massive contracts happening in the NFL. Like, did you guys hear about Deshaun Watson and his new contract?
No.
So recently he signed a 4-year, $156 million extension.
What? Wait, like they signed it during COVID?
Yeah, like literally just like a day or two ago.
I need to get more fit, Jesse. We got to go to the gym, bro. They're open.
I think
here.
prior to that, Pat Mahomes also signed like a pretty big contract, just like slightly larger than Watson. But yeah, they're making a lot of money out there, these quarterbacks.
Bro, the only Watson I know is Emma Watson.
What?
Oh my God.
I don't.
And I barely know Emma Watson. Yeah.
Wait, I'm surprised that the NFL. Well, even though official leagues are going on, like almost all collegiate leagues are closed down, right?
Yeah, I mean they have to.
Like I'm pretty sure Rutgers, the local university around us, they don't have a football season this season.
Yeah, football season has stopped.
Wait, what season is it right now? You said basketball, right?
Well, for college, it's
for just collegiate seasons in general.
Oh.
Anyways, moving on. Yeah, Nor, you mentioned the spectating bug that happened over in
CS:GO.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a CS:GO player, but I've heard it was big in that it can show angles that players are not supposed to see, and coaches are typically in charge of spectating, and so they can relay the information that they're not supposed to see to the players.
So it's glitch. So you've played Valorant before, right, Nor?
Mm.
And
Yes.
Most of everyone here has played Valorant before. So the way the coaching bug worked was you could get stuck in a position of sorts, and then it was essentially functioned as like cypher cam.
Okay. Yeah, so
and then the
that's
coach
huge.
would have like free control of the cam, like while it was stuck in that position, like for rounds to go. I'm not sure about the details. Maybe Colin knows.
It was more like you could see like the outlines and I think you could see radar.
Oh, were you able to see radar as well?
I think so. At least that's what it looked like.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't remember.
Or at least I don't remember what you could see exactly, but it was just like you could see everything.
So like I mostly pay attention to Overwatch in terms of esports, but like in CS Pro, can coaches talk to their players in a match?
No.
They changed They
only changed it because it's all online. But in like normal circumstances, they're only allowed to talk during timeouts and in between rounds.
So like why would okay, maybe I'm just being stupid here, but like during play, why would this bug be a big deal if like you can't talk to the players
Well, because they
during-
can now. Because
Oh,
it's all online.
okay, I'm dumb.
But they used to abuse this bug, like, because they can't really control that in online leagues in the past either. Because there's no way of really knowing if a coach was talking to them or not. But so, like, people have been allegedly abusing this bug since 2016.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's huge. 2016, and they just found out now.
yeah.
Do we know how they got discovered just now?
because it was part of the ESL client, not the standard CS:GO
Yeah.
client.
I think because some players, like, I remember some players like tweeted about it. Like, one of the players was like, I thought I was just getting like read like a book. Like, why are we so bad? And it turns out like the coaches were spectating for them. Like, they just knew everything that was going on.
This
And
is
so,
like this is like pretty high profile too, right? Like there are a number of coaches from like a number of big like tier 1 teams that are
Yeah.
just like suspended.
abused it. Yeah, they abused it.
Like her like MIBR coach, Gambit coach, Mouse Sports coach, Ninjas in Pajamas coach. Just like
Yeah.
a whole bunch of them. Like
I
the
mean,
fun-
like,
Like the funniest part I found was that the MIBR coach Dead, he was found using it for 1 round.
oh,
Like that as
Yeah.
a part of the official investigation, he was found to have used it in 1 round of play.
And he got suspended for 6 months.
And he got suspended for 6 months.
But that's still cheating, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even for one
cheating.
round. That one round could have been like a
Important
Like,
round 2, yeah.
turnaround.
well, like how
I actually
far does
recently
the
found
investigation
out
go?
what.
Sorry. Well, I was asking how far can the investigation go? Because he says since 2016. Like how
Well,
far
they
can
didn't
look
know.
into?
I mean,
Oh.
like, for the stuff they can do about now, because like the tournaments that people are participating in, they can do stuff about the current, but the past they can't really do anything unless they want to issue further bans.
I mean, I thought they did like an investigation into demos like back until like a certain date.
Well, yeah, but that also requires so much time. Like, watching a full demo is like 40 minutes for one game.
Yeah, they did work for like 2 straight weeks, right?
Yeah, but at some point, you have to kind of just like let's say you used it in 2016. What are they gonna do about it now?
That's true.
You know, like, yeah, they could issue like a ban, but then it's like, how are they really gonna know at that point?
I mean, the NIP coach was found to have used it in like 2018.
I mean, right, but they still have to dig through 2 more years of VODs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a fair point.
from every
Poor
pro
intern.
game. Yeah, like
Poor intern.
like that's a lot of work. I mean, I wouldn't say they wouldn't do it because they probably would, but it's just like, what do you even do at that point?
A slap
That's
on the
my-
wrist.
Yeah, like that's 3-month ban, like 6-month ban for people who did it in the past.
I mean, honestly, Valve just needs to update their game. That's all I'm saying.
Kid yourself, Valve updating their game.
Wait, that was a ESL bug though, not Valve. Like it
Well,
was
it's a bug in
implementation of.
CS.
It's a CS bug. Like when you're
It's a CS.
spectating.
Oh, it's a CS bug. Okay,
That's why people
I thought it
abuse
was a more of a ESL thing.
Alright, what's stopping us from abusing it?
Hey, we're in silver elo.
And we're also not spectating, we're playing.
We get Andrew.
Dude,
to
the stuff that
spectate.
Blizzard does for Call of Duty League and Overwatch League is crazy though. They have they essentially have spyware installed for every team PC for official games, so no one can do that.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, like one of the players soon he went over that like they essentially have a spyware that observers watch over like the which apps are running in the background.
Oh,
So the reason why they switch over to TeamSpeak is that Discord, like when you do stream overlay, can like bypass whatever Blizzard's using. So they switch over to TeamSpeak because it opens up a separate thing whenever you're streaming your screen.
So
And
how
that would-
how are they handling this during online play then?
So like the way they're doing it is that they mandate coaches be in a different room, or if they're in the same room, they're not allowed to speak, and you can hear all comms.
Right.
And they have like a spyware thing that like it flags anything that's not like either TeamSpeak or Overwatch being actively run. So if you're
I see.
streaming or like abusing anything, like they know it.
And they required that all players had that installed on their computers.
Yeah, they have Blizzard sent out like 6 PCs and like
I see.
and they have a weird setup where they have an SSD, a hot swappable SSD for each player. So whenever a player has to like go in to like swap out, they just plug in the SSD and it'll boot up with their profile.
Interesting.
It was like a pretty cool article about it because the guys who came up with the system were like, whenever you have to do like swaps on any like team-based esport, like it takes a while because a lot of times they might have to sign out, whatever. This system is like, because SSDs boot up so fast, it takes like 2 minutes.
Got you. I still remember when I was watching. I don't remember how early on this was in lockdown, but I was watching Cloud9 playing CS:GO, and they were all just set up in their kitchen, like all the computers.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have like a separate practice room. They were all just set up in like their kitchen area.
The jank.
That's how it'd be in the esports world. But yeah, I mean, do you want to talk about the like some other big gaming news that happened recently, such as
RTX drop.
the RTX, yeah. So like the
Bro, that
RTX,
was huge.
yeah,
That was massive.
the 3070, 3080, 3090.
Man, I hate that I built my PC last year. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
So wait,
Yeah, I heard a lot of
what
people-
did they introduce like to the 3000 series?
So the 3070 is like $500 and is competitive with the 2080 Ti, which is nuts. It's going to be slightly slower. Like someone leaked benchmarks where it's like 10 to
So-
15% slower, but like even then, $500, you're beating out a last gen $1,300 card. That's already nuts.
So is there a
3080
3080 card?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're-
and a
Yeah, and
3090.
then there's a 3080 that like pounds, like just destroys a 2080 Ti. And then there's a 3090, which isn't a gaming card. They just called it a gaming card, but it's mostly for
Just to sell.
VFX artists and like designers who
Yeah,
want like a more. It's actually very cost effective because its previous iteration was like $2,000, $2,500. So this one being $1,300 is like a big deal for people who use that in their workflow.
1300.
Yeah, it's called for reference. The 3070 is $500. 3080 is $700. 3090 is what's $1,500. 3090.
Oh, it's 1,500. My bad.
Yeah,
That's a whole
yeah.
PC on its own.
But it
Mhm.
has like 24 gigs of VRAM, which
No
and
one
it's
would.
like the fastest VRAM you can get. So it's earned its price.
So hypothetically speaking, if I were to build a PC from like scratch, and I were to choose between the 3070 to 2080 Ti, the choice would be 3070.
Always.
Yeah.
Both
Because-
from a performance and a price perspective.
Yes.
I mean, 3070 is 500, and 2080 Ti is 1200.
People are selling it for like $400 though on eBay.
Really?
2080?
Yeah.
Wait,
2080
If I-
Tis are going for like 400, 450.
That's a
Oh,
yeah, that's
steal.
I
an
might-
$800 loss.
Wait a minute.
That's a steal.
Like, because a lot of the smart sellers are just like, if I sell it below a 3070, I can actually get a sale and like buy a 3080, which is like much better value. And
3080 or
See any
3070?
right now.
30, I mean, like, why buy the exact same card? Like, it's gonna be a bit slower to the 3070. So like the 3080 is like really
that's
good
right.
high end value. Because in terms of like, to put it in perspective, like the 2070 Super, the card that I have, is like you can play most games at 1440p, 60 FPS, no problem. Like that's what it can do. And the 2080 Ti just killed. Like you can do 1440p, 144 hertz on all games for the most part, and you now do 4K 60. So like the 3070 is just put like 4K gaming, like real 4K gaming at like cost effective way. Because before, like consoles do like they render like half the vertical resolution, so you're not like getting real 4K. and like they're doing the same thing but worse with 8K, where they're rendering like 1/4 of the like vertical resolution. So like Nvidia just says like we can offer like real 4K gaming at like a not ridiculous price.
Wow, that is insane.
Yeah, I'm considering upgrading, but
You need to upgrade a lot though, like your motherboard and all that stuff, and maybe your monitor to keep up.
I just get a whole new PC. Haha.
I mean, your CPU's fine. You can just do a GPU monitor upgrade.
Yeah, but my motherboard and my RAM suck.
I mean, that's not like you're playing Cyberpunk. Your RAM's not going to be the thing that's holding you back.
I don't know, 2400 megahertz.
You're on Intel though. Like you don't need the RAM speed.
I don't know. It feels like it holds me back sometimes.
What you
like,
really
it's not-
need is a 300 hertz monitor.
Oh my, a 360 hertz monitor.
360 hertz monitor.
Those are like $1,000, right? Some
Yeah,
BS.
it's Asus. It's the ROG tax too. Asus ROG.
ROG.
I mean, they're the only ones who make the panel, so
I mean, yeah, but it's still
They're
the
charging.
ROG tax in
I feel-
general.
Republic of Gamers.
I always thought there were two separate companies.
I mean, it's like a noticeable difference with 144 and 360, right?
I don't.
I mean, there's also 240 in between. which
someone
by
did the
itself is good
math
enough.
where it's like it's such a diminishing returns. 360 hertz is not remotely worth the price premium. Like
No.
Right.
your response time of 144 is 7 milliseconds, and like no, it's 0.7 milliseconds for like the fastest possible 144, and then for 240 it's like 0.4, and then 360 it's like 0.1. Like you wouldn't notice that like
Right.
unless you're a god gamer, which
To a
none of us
human
are.
eye, like
Oh,
the average gamer.
Like the human eye can respond can like notice something's faster, but like the response time, like the game they can only run at 360 FPS is CS:GO, and like the input delay is so minimal that like once you get past 144 hertz for a casual player, it's not worth it. 240 hertz even if you're a pro, that's not worth it.
Really?
Unless you just
Yeah,
have
like-
extra money.
Because like a lot of like it's like a math thing. Like you have to be like really young, like basically fresh out of being a teenager to even notice something that small of a difference.
I mean, but
I mean-
even but people, I've heard people say like you can kind of tell the difference between 144 and 240 though.
Yeah, 144 to 240 is like a like noticeable difference, but like because it's decreases exponentially.
Oh, you mean 360 to 240?
Yeah, 360 to
Oh,
240,
yeah.
240
Oh,
to
well,
360
yeah.
is like not noticeable at all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
Like-
that makes sense. Then. I thought you meant 144 to 240. I was like, that.
No, 144 to 240 is like perceptible, but once you go past that, it's
Past
like
that,
you
yeah.
need to be like crazy perceptive to like get something good out of it. Like
Yeah,
you need to be like Shroud, and none of us are like that aware.
I wear glasses too, so I definitely won't notice.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Shroud's getting kind of old.
I mean, he's still
He's still
blind,
dumpsters,
but
kids,
He's
bro.
a millionaire.
But
he
like
doesn't care.
Linus Tech Tips video on like response rates was like once you like that 240 hertz, like they overclocked a 240 hertz monitor, and it's like nothing big was achieved in terms of responsiveness.
Mm.
If like Shroud and like they had Corey from Valorant do it, and he's like they didn't notice anything that big. So I'm a scrub. I don't need that. But Jesse will.
Yeah, I might. I'm kind of old, so I need all the frames I can get.
I'm still on 60.
Colin's older though.
What?
Columbia need the walker, bro.
Walker.
Damn, bro.
Colin needs the
Listen, just because
nurse
I
to-
can use it, just because I can use a 240 doesn't mean anything for you, Jesse, does it?
Colin needs the nurse to accompany him to the bathroom again.
What?
You know, one time I went to volunteer at a nursing home, and literally the only thing we were doing was just like hitting balloons around to make sure it didn't leave their circle.
What?
It was like
doing-
their. Well, I don't even know if it's right to call it playtime. I would assume it was just like exercise time or whatever. But they all sat in a circle in like chairs, and the objective was to keep the balloon in the air, and we were just there to make sure the balloon didn't leave their circle.
What?
If that balloon go off and one of them had PTSD, it's a wrap.
That's true. That's why I put a thumbtack in the middle. I think we've reached approximately the hour mark. Let me check real quick. Around 55 minutes. Does anyone have anything else they wanted to bring up?
The Mario remakes are looking pretty clean.
Oh yeah, Wait,
I haven't seen anything about that.
Wait, I do want to talk about that a little bit, but it's pretty much Nintendo Direct happened like a couple days ago. I think Thursday or Friday, I forget. But pretty much they just did like a 35th anniversary of like the Mario part, like Super Mario, pretty much like Super Mario Bros and everything.
Right.
And so they're like re-releasing like pretty much like porting over a bunch of old like Mario classics onto the Switch, and it's pretty cool. Like doing this game called Super Mario, like what's it called, like Mario All Stars, whatever.
Yeah,
pretty
they're
much
doing a limited edition like
Yeah.
Limited edition.
battle
yeah.
royale.
So yeah, we'll get into that in a bit, but pretty much they're releasing Nintendo 64, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy in one package onto Switch, and also
That's
a bunch of
pretty
other yeah, they're also porting over like Mario Super Mario 3D World, and also so a bunch of other Mario games. But yeah, Marge, you mentioned about the limited timing stuff, which is really weird. So they plan on releasing it soon, sometime in September to like November, and only like it's only available in stores, like both digitally and physically, until March 2021.
So they're trying to make it limited so it sells as much
Wait,
as
why
possible.
are they limiting it?
There's no official reason why at the moment.
Money. You're gonna get as much people to buy it since it's limited, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess I guess it's a marketing strategy, you know.
Wait, but leaving
Yeah.
it for longer would get them more sales.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like that's all I care about is Sunshine and Galaxy. Those are my
Yeah.
favorite Mario games.
So
Favorite games.
how are they gonna do the motion control things for
Galaxy.
You can use the
Galaxy?
touchscreen on the Switch.
I
Touching on
see.
Switch, and also I mean the Joy Cons have their own like sensors on it, so you can also
Right.
use them as kind of like a.
Well, I would think like they don't have the sensors for like pointing at the screen and whatever.
No,
They actually do.
yeah,
So
Oh, really?
it's
Yeah.
they're dude, the Joy-Cons are like crazy about what's inside them.
Well, damn.
They're super gyro accurate, so like they're technically better than the Wii remotes for aiming. You like all you'd have to do realistically is tell it like the sensor that it's like pointing at the center of the screen and it'll just work.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
crazy.
good.
That's what a lot of like people do when they're emulating Wii games with a Switch controller.
Huh.
It's
Interesting.
still not worth the $90 for the Joy-Cons, but you know,
Yeah.
Right.
at least you're getting something with that. But yeah, I'm probably copping the remake.
I just
I'm
Yeah,
just
honestly, me too.
I just found an article that said Super Mario Galaxy 2, which came out for the Wii in 2010, is sadly not part of the compilation.
Okay, the second one wasn't that good, so it don't matter to me.
You have to give it a chance.
What?
I mean, maybe if they
I
remade it, they'd make it better.
No, it's just a straight port. Like they're not even doing they're not porting the DS version of Mario 64, which is actually better than the original. They're just doing a straight like HD texture repack and then sending it over.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still hard work because like the Switch is like using something totally different from what they built before, But like, I wish they use the DS version of 64.
I remember playing the DS
With Yoshi.
version. That was fun.
DS version is with Yoshi instead, which is pretty fun.
I miss playing Mario Kart DS. That was fun as well.
Yeah.
I mean, regarding 64, I know like a lot of speedrunners who often speedrun 64. They said like they probably get 64 on the Switch, but they probably wouldn't speedrun it on the Switch because I think 64 had like specific like hardware or whatever that they would like, abuse for their speedruns.
Who knows?
Which
They might
Switches
make Nintendo might just mess up really bad and make new ones.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, what's called or John, what's called? I want to hear your take on the on a new Mario game, which is the Mario AR racing, Mario Kart AR racing.
Wait, is
Have you
that
seen
a
that trailer?
thing? No,
It's
I
a
have
thing,
not.
yeah. It looks cool. Pretty much they're releasing like toys with the cameras built in. And it's called Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. So pretty much they'll so like it's a little package. They have the toy model cars which you can actually drive. You know, move back and forth, which you control. I think through your Switch. You control your Switch, and you'll have like the cardboard cutouts of a goalpost. So not goalpost. Like racing post, I guess, which will help signify the locations of your track, or like if you want to do loop de loop or like
That's
like curves here.
Actually,
Yeah.
crazy. So then, how
So
would you
like
actually indicate like where the track is then?
no, yeah, that's the thing. So like there are like 5 goalposts, and like I didn't see the trailer didn't show how you set it up, but pretty much I'm assuming that you take the Switch and it's like scan each goalpost in a path you want it to take, and then it creates the track right there on your Switch, and you just control the cart, you know, to get to your track. So
That's kind of nuts.
yeah,
That's nuts. But
I know if I was a kid, I would definitely want to play this game.
I feel like that's kind of gimmicky though,
What in what sense?
because it's like anything with like the toy cars. Like, what if the car like malfunctions, and what would you need to do to like
Fix it.
like fix it, or,
Uh,
like, maintain it or whatever?
I I don't know. No clue at all.
I mean, I like the idea. It's just like the fact that it relies on like a physical toy. It just makes it kind of suspect.
Jesse's a Nintendo hater. We just saw it, bro.
I mean,
today here,
I'd
folks.
like to see it work.
but it's cool. Like the trailer shows the music items. Like I mean obviously in real life the items don't come to real life, but like on screen you'll show like you'll throw a banana or like in like a fireball, and the car will stop moving if you get hit by one. You know. But on screen you'll show the effects, which is pretty cool.
All right. I
And
mean, I'll run the trailer in the background over this video while we're
but,
talking and whatnot. But yeah,
yeah,
I'll give it a look.
Yeah, for reference, this is being sold at $100.
Oh,
Yep, never mind, I'm
holy
broke.
shit, no, that,
Yeah,
I'm not broke.
I mean,
Actually, I'm cheap.
and
Big
currently, currently, one package only contains like one physical car. Like the rest are like AR generated. You know, like pretty much you're racing against like ghosts, pretty much like AI ghosts. But yeah, right now they have a Mario and Luigi set. Like either you get a Mario car or a Luigi car, pretty much.
right,
And launches
I'm gonna
October.
Colin buy this.
I don't got money.
Colin, my working man.
Do
Colin
not.
Colin has $68 reserved for Cyberpunk in November with plus tax, and that's it.
True. That's true.
I'm gonna just watch the gameplay for Cyberpunk. I cannot run that game.
Yeah,
I
I'm
PC's
ready
gonna
to
put
watch
the
Colin
test.
stream at twitch.tv/church
What?
1.
Yo, shout out to Church One.
I'll stream, but then when certain game events happen, I might have to turn off the stream. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Private stream.
What do you mean by that, Colin?
I heard there was unchristian activities available in that game.
Christian
whoa.
activity.
well, like Twitch has like a clause. Like Twitch is pretty like I don't want to say lenient, but they have like rules in place.
If it's in the
Like,
game, yeah.
if it's in the game, it's fine. Yeah,
I mean, you can also set
Depends
your
on the
channel
game,
to
though.
18 plus, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
too.
can
That
do
Yeah,
that.
mature audiences.
We are not mature, by the way, but still.
Dude, as soon as those scenes happen, I know my chat's gonna be clowning.
Oh, I'm be there first thing.
Jay's gonna be like Black Friday shopping. He's gonna sleep overnight in the stream.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Also,
the
for movie fans, James Bond got its new release date, and
Oh,
I'm
did
hyped.
it?
Oh, I do
November.
like some James Bond.
This is the biggest deal of a James Bond because it's being directed by an American instead of a British dude.
Mad explosions.
Who's the director?
Michael Bay.
Kari Joji Fukunaga.
I know who that is, but
He directed the entirety of True Detective season 1. That guy is crazy.
Oh,
okay.
He's like very, very talented. He also directed wait, I just double check. I think he might have directed or produced it, but gonna Google real quick. Beast yeah, he directed Beasts of No Nation. That guy is like really talented.
Mhm.
Very hyped. And he wrote the first It movie, which was really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy is like a really good background.
No.
So very hyped for it. But that's just me.
Mhm.
I never really followed James Bond movies.
I like
My
the Daniel
parents
Craig
are-
ones.
Yeah, Casino Royale is the best James Bond movie. IMO.
What about
So
whatchamacallit? What about Godzilla versus King Kong though?
is that still being made?
I think it might be delayed. I don't know. I look forward to that. That's the only thing I look forward to.
Yo, did you see the other two Godzilla movies, like the modern ones?
Yes,
The
those are
first
really
one is
good.
really good.
The second one, I was confused, but I was like, whatever.
King
It's
of
giant
Monsters?
beasts fighting each other.
Yo, that thing was so nice. It had everything I saw in my childhood. I was like, damn,
Well, I didn't know like the full Godzilla story, so I was just
Oh.
like,
that's cool.
I was just
Second
like,
one was just hype scenes.
yeah, it was just like giant things fighting each other. I'm like,
We take those.
I'm still down, but like I'm a little confused, but I'm still down.
Yeah.
Just like Pacific Rim was the same deal.
Oh, the second movie to
The second movie was so bad.
was horrible.
Second
They literally
movie
had like
was-
interns as the star of the show,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why?
I feel bad for John Boyega. He signed up for like it to be directed by Guillermo del Toro and he left. And he's just like,
Damn.
damn it.
I missed the
Disney.
Australian duo of the first movie.
Yo,
Those
fast.
guys were funny, or those guys were likable at least. Probably one of the guys was an American actor. He wasn't even Australian.
Tricky.
Like he just had a good Australian accent, and they just like cast him.
What do Australian accents sound like again?
Jay, how about you try and we'll judge it.
For some
no.
reason, I thought it would be like, oi.
Or
All right, before this podcast,
let's end this
Yes, let's-
podcast before it
let's
gets
end the podcast.
I
racist.
think Hugh Laurie
Yeah.
has a pretty decent American accent. Actually, I've been watching a lot
I
of.
mean,
House
most
recently.
British actors can fake a good American accent, but
yeah,
no, I've yet to see a good an American do a good British accent.
oi mate.
I'm sure there was like one
Oh,
American.
Dude, the
actress or
Robert
actor.
Downey Jr. and Sherlock Holmes was like practically racist for me. I don't know. Like I'm
Yeah,
not even
that
British.
one's a
I got
little
offended.
suspect for me.
Like,
But
usually
it
you
was
can
Robert
tell.
Downey Jr., so it was good.
Like his performance was fine. His accent was terrible.
Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to actually, only because I found this out today. So I've been talking about this with you guys over like the past week or so, but Leo Messi, he's going to be staying at Barca for at least the next year.
yeah. He said it was for his kids or something.
It was finally concluded. Well, I think it was to avoid going to court with Barca, like the club.
That too, but he
So
said his
there's-
kids wanted to stay.
Yeah, that's true.
And-
He did say that in the interview. But like what had happened was obviously we all knew about when Bayern played Barca and beat them 8-2, and that was kind of like a quote unquote like a final straw for him. And then like obviously over the last few weeks, like there was all this talk like, oh, he's gonna go to Juventus to play with Ronaldo, or oh, he's going to go to Man City to play with Pep and Aguero or whatever. and then like he came out with this interview. Well, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. Like, and the reason why like it was such big news that he like possibly could leave was because within his contract it had stated that at the end of the season, if he wanted to void his release clause of what was it, like 700 million euros, like he could. So like the 700 million was kind of like the make or break for whether a club could actually afford him. And so if he voided it, basically any club could go for him. And then there were like disputes about the wording in the clause or whatever, and it was looking more and more likely that the clause wouldn't be voided. So then he was like, yeah, because of that, and because my kids want to stay here and whatnot, I'm gonna stay at Barca. But I still get this feeling that he's leaving next year.
I mean, so like for non-soccer fans, this news is similar to like I guess like Tom Brady leaving the Patriots for football, or like LeBron James. I mean, LeBron James always moves, but like
Messi's big. He's the best player.
Yeah, he's big. Yeah, like he's been with his team for like years. For like how many years now? Like 10.
More than 10 years. Has to
more
be
than 10 years.
More than 15.
Yeah, so it's crazy to see a player that like for the long selling shifting teams, I guess.
I mean, I also feel like the fact that he has a $700 million release clause speaks for itself.
Mm.
Like Neymar had a $200 something release clause, and PSG paid for it.
Jesus Christ!
It's that Middle East money.
We get fit. We join the soccer team.
Yeah, we make money. I'm down.
How about just do F1? I think F1 is fun.
F1, you like insta die, bro.
I'm cool.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no! You
This
hate to
podcast
see
is
it.
over.
It's a wrap. F1
We
seems to
censor
be
that
fun
part.
in the sports world, though. Like
I think it's fun. It's just dangerous as hell.
I want to watch it, but I don't know any illegal streaming services.
Bro, Reddit.
Everything we do here is
Reddit has everything.
Goodbye.
What? It's not. We're not running the service. It's Reddit. How are they gonna find this service on Reddit?
We can't advise.
Legit, there's like YouTube streams that are legal. I think sometimes they stream like the races on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
I've seen some for like GT4 and like GTE. But so look there, I guess. I haven't seen any for F1 yet though.
I think Twitch had an agreement with Thursday Night Football or something. Like I remember seeing a few football games there.
Wasn't the Super Bowl on Twitch like 2 years ago or something?
Was it? I don't remember.
I thought it was.
Dude,
Super Bowls every year. What? Huh?
No, but like the contract with Twitch, like just
Oh,
have it on Twitch, like because I know some like people pay like news networks pay like infinite dollars to host the Super Bowl exclusively. Like,
yeah, NBC
$8.
like pays through the nose to get the Olympics.
I just like the vibe to Super Bowl. I never watch it.
Yeah, I don't really care. I just like just getting together and just chilling. I don't really care what happens unless someone like does something crazy.
This is my home country.
Yeah.
I look forward to the Olympics every 4 years when I get to listen to my parents pretend they're experts at gymnastics
Yeah.
and synchronized diving.
Classic.
Mine thought
Yeah,
they were
like-
like diving, yeah.
I remember.
I love when
I remember in shoot, when was I in high school? 2012. In 2012 I was at a math camp, and like every night we'd watch the Olympics, and the camp director was Chinese, and every night we'd be watching like swimming or gymnastics or something, and every time like there was like floor routine being performed or something, he'd be like, "Wow, beautiful! Look at how perfect." I was like, "Oh,
Wow,
come on!
beautiful.
Everyone's an expert now."
Of course. Always like that.
Facts.
I am looking forward to the Olympics next year, though. It should be pretty good. There's a lot of young talent.
Are they still going to be in Japan?
Yeah.
I
It's
think
still
so.
Japan. They just don't know. It's still tentative 2021, I'm pretty sure. Because they don't know when this is going to be over.
Bro, the 2020 logos they mocked up was so nice.
I know,
I
it was
feel
yeah.
so clean, and now it's gone.
You can't use it anymore. It was so clean.
How
I've
about
never
just
gotten
reading
paid.
2021 to 2020 Redux? Like just we redo it. We redo it.
2020.2
Yeah, 2020.1. Patch notes.
patch notes.
Yeah.
Oh, someone
Alright.
is already mocking me. Oh.
All right, I think
You
that
know.
that pretty much sums it up for the podcast today, right?
Oh yeah, our
Mhm.
sponsors.
All right, thanks to our
Yeah.
sponsors.
The Tokyo Olympics.
My wallet.
Tokyo Olympics,
yeah.
Cash App,
McDonald's.
Lionel Messi.
McDonald's,
Yeah, Messi.
Lionel Messi's contract,
ESL.
ESL,
G
G Fuel,
and that new
Nintendo.
controversial Mulan movie, right?
Uh
Uh,
oh.
never heard of that one.
Disney, Dan
Who's
Schneider.
Mulan?
Yo, who's that?
Do we have
Alright,
more
yeah,
sponsors?
Are you,
Dollar Shave Club, Manscaped.
are we
After
now
Matt-
dragging
Can I
on?
get
Alright.
a Dollar
Yeah.
Shave Club sponsorship? I hate paying for stuff.
True.
I wanted to.
Alright, let's conclude.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for listening to the second episode once again. If you enjoyed the
thought we were on the
content,
third.
give it a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.